The entire Bay Area region is now under state-mandated stay-at-home orders. Intensive care capacity in the Bay Area region has fallen below 15% to just under 13%. And that means counties that did not voluntarily enter the stay-at-home order must do so now. Statewide, there were a record 293 deaths reported just yesterday and a huge spike in cases with a record more than 53,000 new infections. And while the Bay Area and the state grapple with record coronavirus numbers, organizers of an effort to recall Governor Newsom say they're gaining traction. Political reporter Greg Lee joins us live to tell us what's driving the campaign and how the governor is responding to all of this. Greg.
Yeah, Andre, good evening. There have been 55 attempts to recall a California governor. Only one has been successful. The organizers of this latest campaign say they are angry with how Governor Newsom has managed the pandemic.
Amid California's ongoing struggle to slow the spread of the coronavirus and mitigate the economic consequences, Governor Gavin Newsom faces a renewed recall effort.
Well, he's destroyed people's lives, and it's not because of the pandemic, it's because of his mismanagement as governor of the state of California.
Randy Economy is a senior advisor to the recall campaign. He says they're seeing increased support from people frustrated with the governor's handling of COVID-19 shutdowns and restrictions. So far, Economy says the efforts collected nearly 850,000 of the roughly 1.5 million signatures needed to get the recall on the ballot, including a huge spike after Newsom was seen at a French Laundry birthday party, contrary to his own message.
Probably 10-fold, 15-fold, 20-fold. People were just inundating the website and taking it upon themselves.
The governor apologized for the blunder, and when asked about the effort this week, he pivoted.
The most important thing we could do from an economic perspective is focus on public health, focus on mitigating the spread of this virus, eliminating this virus.
This is the sixth attempt to recall the first-term Democrat. Only one California governor has ever been successfully recalled, Gray Davis in 2003.
The big difference here is this is being fueled by Republicans at the grassroots level. The Davis recall grew because there was a lot of dissatisfaction among Democrats as well.
Stephen Maviglio worked for Governor Davis and is a Democratic consultant. He says there are many differences from 2003, but one similarity is voters' expectation that the governor should lead and deal with a crisis.
This governor has been criticized for trying to do too many things at once. He needs to pick the handful of issues that are most important to Californians right now that he has control over and focus on solving them.
Many political experts have called the latest effort a long shot, in part due to a lack of financial backing and Newsom's popularity. A recent poll from the Public Policy Institute shows 58% of people surveyed approve of his handling of the economy during the pandemic. Still, political science professor Dave McEwen says there's a bigger picture here.
It's about sending a message to incumbents, particularly Democratic incumbents, in the post-Trump era that Republicans are not going to go away and they're going to continue to push.
As the governor battles ongoing crises, he shook up his senior staff, including adding lobbyist and veteran advisor Jim DeBoo, a sign, McEwen believes, that they're taking this seriously.
It's a strategic signal that they have the capability to ramp up, that they won't wait until it's too late in the game like Gray Davis did and Gray Davis's team.
Now, organizers have until March 17th to collect the number of required signatures to trigger a recall election. Reporting live, Greg Lee, KTVU, Fox 2 News.
And Greg, what are they saying, the organizers saying about the lack of that big money and its impact on the campaign here?
Sure, Andre, if you remember in 2003, that recall of Gray Davis, it was then businessman Darrell Issa, now Congressman-elect, who donated about $1.6 million to the signature gathering effort. This time around, organizers say that's not a comparison worth making because they believe the internet allows them to reach far more people.
Something we've seen a lot lately. Greg, thank you so much.